This was an old potager that would have been part of the chateau, but it had been laying dormant since a long time, and when we discovered it, it was a field of grass. But it was in a perfect state because it had never had pesticides or herbicides. So we decided to use regenerative agricultural practices to restart the potager. So the restaurant opened in 2022. So we had 4 years of running a farm before we opened the restaurant, which permits us to be almost autosufficient in vegetables from May till December. Based off the menu, we send a message to the gardeners at the end of the night and we let them know what we need the next day. So all the vegetables come in each morning to be prepared for that evening's menu. And then we'll go out throughout the day and find some herbs or things to complement each dish, deciding on what we need. So we're in the original greenhouse, which had fallen into a state of ruin. We refurbished it to its original state. And we choose to use the greenhouse as a nursery or pépinière, where we produce the seeds that need to go outside. We also do some production for more fragile plants such as ginger, lemongrass, lots of aromats which might not be naturally grown in this climate. Here you see we have a passion fruit. I think the quantities are not enormous, so I imagine we'll find a condiment and maybe use it as a way to incorporate a bit of acidity and sweetness into a sauce or a condiment for another raw vegetable. Lots of different varieties of courgettes into tomatoes, salads, leaves, herbs, as well as a lot of fruits and vegetables. We've planted over 300 fruit trees. The idea is to have the widest sort of palette possible. And then week to week we change our menu and find what we feel will work best together, and there's a lot of freedom in the way we work. We really wanted to be closer to the source of our product, to control this, to be able to have an asset like this in front of us to allow us to cook this way. There's a sort of freedom you have when you have all this at your disposal, and a freshness and a life in the vegetables. And I think it's the only way I would like to continue to work.